Welcome to the Patient Advocate CEO Show, real talk for professional advocates. This is where independent advocates build client-funded, sustainable practices and step fully into CEO leadership.
Hey everyone, I want to talk about something that's been on my mind lately. I'm specifically thinking about those times when you're really challenged to make a decision, but you're bogged down by the uncertainty, right? So maybe you're navigating a tricky patient situation or you're trying to grow your practice, but you're not sure which direction to really actually take action on, right? It can feel super overwhelming, right? But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be that way. I see so many of us out there grappling with these feelings. The feeling is real, and it's something I want us to dig into today. It's common, especially as independent client-funded advocates. And I want to share 3 key points that can help us move from that space of indecision to feeling empowered in our advocacy practices. So today, there are 3 things I want to make really clear about moving past indecision in our practices. First, we're going to talk about how to lean into your authority as an advocate. Second, we're going to cover the importance of setting clear goals in your practice. And finally, we'll explore how taking small actions can move us forward. So if you're building an advocacy practice, understanding these things will save you tons of frustration and help you get super clear on your next steps. So let's dive in. First up, let's talk about authority. As advocates, it's important to own our space. And what I mean by that is that we need to recognize our expertise and the value we bring to the table, right? This authority empowers not only us, but it also our clients. So this week, you can start by writing down your key achievements and your experiences that make you the best advocate you can be. This can be as simple as jotting them down in a notebook or creating some sort of mind map. I want you to review it regularly. It's a great reminder of what you bring to the table. Okay? Now let's move to our second point, setting clear goals. Goals give you direction and they help you prioritize what really matters inside of your practice. It's easy to float along, but that won't get us very far. Right? So this week, take some time to write down 1 or 2 specific measurable goals for your practice. For example, it might be something like, I want to connect with 3 new clients by the end of the month. Or I want to refine my service offerings based on feedback. Be sure to be clear and stick to 1 or 2 goals to make sure you avoid overwhelm. All right. So finally, let's talk about taking small actions. Often we think we need to make a giant leap in order to get somewhere, but it's really the little steps that count. These small actions can build momentum and create confidence inside of our practices. So this week, choose 1 small action to implement towards your goals. Maybe it's sending an email to someone you want to collaborate with, or maybe dedicate 15 minutes a day to building your skills. Whatever it is, make it tangible, all right? So understanding these 3 points shift our mindset from feeling stuck to feeling empowered. Recognizing our authority, setting clear goals, and taking small actions allow us to go from uncertainty to clarity. Before we can act, we need to realize that each of these pieces plays a critical role in our success as advocates. When we lean into our authority, we start building a practice that works for us and our clients. All right, let's close this out. Remember, clarity leads to action, and you hold the power to implement these strategies. Subscribe to the channel and join us live on Wednesday for our weekly Advocacy Power Hour. Remember, they're free, so you can join us every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern.
If today's episode helped you think differently about your work, don't stop here. Independent advocacy doesn't grow through more information. It grows through clarity and execution. So your next step is simple. Join us inside the Weekly Advocacy Power Hour for free practical training every single week. All the links are below.